when a problem is simple like this, you can just write it out. 5 times 5 is not that big of a deal, and we don't really need shorthand for it. We don't need a code or anything like that. But what happens when we get 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5? Or something even more ridiculous, 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, blah, 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 keeps going forever, right? At some point, we're going to need some kind of a simpler notation. This is a very human thing throughout all of human history. Anytime anything was convenient, we invent something new, right? So we didn't really like candles that much. They weren't super convenient, and we certainly didn't like the darkness, so we invent the light bulb. And we didn't really love horses and all that jazz, so we invent cars. And we, really wanted a computer, so we made that too. That kind of stuff, right? This is part of our human story. In math, we did the same thing. We just created a simpler way of writing the same exact information. So, 5 times 5 is written like this. 5 with a little exponent, 2. Yeah? 5 is what we call the base, right? So blue for base. And this orange 2 up here is called the exponent. What does this mean? It means that the number 5, which is our base, is being multiplied by itself 2 times. So, 1 here, 2 there. 5 times 5, that's what that means. Now, notice that 5 squared, or 5 to the power of 2, it's not written like this. This is not what it is. This is the number 52. This is not 5 to the power of 2. So anybody, among you guys watching right now, if you were planning on having bad handwriting for the rest of your life and being super sloppy with it, you should probably rethink that right now, because this is not a thing that we're going to accept here at Quora, right? This we will accept. The 2 is small, and it is clearly above the 5, okay? That's how it works. This, no, definitely not. Also, it doesn't go down underneath or like to the left or anything weird. It's only this one spot, top right. Cool? So, this is how we do it. Now, what about this one? We've got 5 is our base, right? The big 5, that's our base, because that's the number being multiplied all these times. And then the exponent 5 up here, because it is 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. It's being multiplied 5 times by itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? Now, for this one, if we count it all up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Boom. Okay, it's going to be 5 to the power of 17. Okay, that's how you're going to phrase that as well. 5, again, that's our base. 17, the entire number 17, that's going to be our exponent. Notice it is teeny tiny and up there in the top right corner. Same notation, that's the idea. And all this tells us is that we had 17 of those 5s and we multiplied them all together, right? So it's just a notation. Only for multiplication, this one. Alright, now it is time to practice. So, if you had 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, what do you think the answer would be? Think of it in your head. It would be 3 to the power of 4. Again, keeping in mind your language to math, you do want to know what people are talking about when they're talking to you in math. So, 3 to the power of 4, that's how we say that. It's not like 3, 4, or 3 little 4. That's not how we talk about 3 to the power of 4, right? Okay. And this just means that 3 is multiplied by itself 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just count them up, right? A lot of math is just counting. Really, not a big deal. Okay. What do we think about this one? Think of it in your head. It is 7 to the power of 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be our exponent. Our base is 7, because 7 is the thing being multiplied times itself 6 times. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Right? With multiplication in between. Not addition, subtraction, division, nothing weird. Just multiplication in between. Okay, one more. What about this one? What do you guys think? Alright, good. This is 6 to the power of 9. Hopefully you're starting to get these right. We are going to practice with these next. 6 to the power of 9. 6 is our base because 6 is the thing being multiplied. 9 is our exponent because it is multiplied by itself 9 times. There are 9 6s up in here. Alright? Okay, armed with this lovely knowledge, let's do some practice. Ready, set, go.